It's time to get highly reactive.
Hello everybody, welcome to Highly Reactive, huge Ren fans, and we are Knox Hill fans as well, so we can't wait for this video. Knox Hill feat Ren, Fentanyl. I'm on Fentanyl, looks of it. First of all, no, we're not on drugs. We do get asked a lot. We're not. We're just crazy, I guess. And my name's Lee J. Over there is Stan, and we can't wait for this. We're huge Red fans. Watched them all the way through, and it looks like I'm on drugs. I'm not.
Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, support to Knox Hill, hashtag Knox Hill, and support to Ren as well, hashtag Ren down in the comments below. We absolutely love these artists, and we're looking forward to see a collab, because we know they've grown quite close as friends over the years, that they've, worked together on Money Game Part 3, etc., etc., etc. So, absolute hype for this one. Let's press play. Oh, you like it, sub it, love it. Oh, fuck's sake, Lee J. You've cursed me, mate. You've
cursed
cursed
him.
me.
Conscious rappers vibing, but they said it wasn't selling. So instead of tribe, the question was for highs. I guess I get it. But we sold our De La Souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. That's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now, as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags for the mentions, body bags for what they spending. While they bragging, we descended from the ground, we all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get bust. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the fentanyl.
I really like this. Knox Hill, what an absolute start, by the way. I do like the sort of aggressive hip hop that we're getting, the vibe. You know, we've seen Ren in Cujo Beatdown, and they sort of followed on from there as well with a little bit of an aggression towards fentanyl. You know, such a huge subject over in America and what happened with fentanyl and the conspiracies around it and everything. And they've come in with aggression. Knox Hill just notice my hair looks like a peacock. But he came in with that aggression, with that fight, sort of just that. I like the black and white as well. I don't know what it is. I just think it like really added that sort of dramatic feel. And then when Ren came in, do you know, who knew that Ren and Knox Hill's voices just merged so perfectly, bringing that sort of British, grimy sort of singing voice into it. And now we get to see maybe Ren, Ryan. I just can't wait to see the rest of the song, mate. I'm already looking forward to it.
Yeah, mate, it's definitely an interesting piece because it's got the aggressive hip hop side to it, but it's more like an educational piece, isn't it? I hope you're still all right over there, Lee.
I'm alive.
You're surviving. Yeah, it's like an educational piece, like an awareness sort of style, like he's like saying like the way he's talking and that. And I like that, mate. I think it's powerful. It's got a powerful style. Like it's almost like stop fucking your life up with drugs, like because fentanyl's a very popular drug. It's a very popular pain management style of drug, and it's very addictive. So,
Oh, is it? Where'd you get it?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't want it.
We get blamed a lot for being on drugs, apparently.
I don't take.
We get a
drugs.
lot in comments. It's becoming a thing.
I get drug.
We're just going to have to call ourselves highly drug active.
On the
My cousin was a pitcher on that curve, he got that scholarship. On campus, he's the man. Throwing heat as he was hot as shit, but then he hurt his arm. Senior year's time to prove it. Started taking painkillers so he could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him, so he took more and he kept using. Before he knew it, he's abusing. Fastballs and two seams. Too clean, but now he's losing weight. Drug test, he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane.
Whoa.
But all it
Now
takes
it's
is one
blowing. I
reminder.
love
In his
that little
mind, he
switch.
couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hit, he told himself, it'll help me through this hell. I know I'm sick and I need help, but one hit, man, what
Oh,
the
I
hell?
love the production of his music,
So
man.
he lit it, then he took it to the face.
Oh.
But as the story goes, you know that fentanyl is lace.
Mate, I love the transitions of music, mate. The sound and production is amazing.
I know, mate. Do you know what that last little verse there as well, mate? Sent the whole chills with that beat, mate, with that aggressive rhymes. I mean, absolutely sorry for the guy who fucked up his life on the drugs. Of course, it's a very sad state of affairs. But I tell you something, mate. I do love the beats, mate. I love the production, like you said. Like I love that. Like that sort of that choir they got in the background every now and again. It just adds that dramatic, intense Knox Hill flying some absolute fire rhymes out, mate. He's a good rapper. I mean, admittedly, I'm not a big rap fan. I don't really know about a lot about the rap game, so to speak. But I tell you something, I've got a lot of respect for Knox Hill, A, as a rapper, and B, as a reactor, because we respect our fellow reactors. So yeah, absolutely, mate. Fire verse, and really loving this as well, mate. I loving just the power that you feel in it. Power.
Yeah. I knew this was coming because I did watch Knox Hill reacting to Ren doing Cujo beatdown, and he did mention he was almost hinting at a few things that were coming up with Knox Hill / Ren. So I think he even mentioned at one point to Stan, I think they're going to do something together at one point. And he talked about, you know, Ren's production, like how he's just grown as a producer, and Knox Hill's already got that skill. So just putting them together, I knew this was going to be some sort of cinematic, glorified, amazing music video. So the rap's great so far. We've got the sort of very, very, I don't know, it's like whimsy, but yet creepy, but powerful and aggressive like production. So can't wait to see what happens next.
He took it to the face, but as the story goes, you know that
I like that
fentanyl
bit
is
as well.
lace.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets buying it up. Crooks and addicts with happy skate rush. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spent it all under
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murder time. And all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire. Fire for the crooked dealer, he who package hate.
Switched again to like this devil sort of evilness in it as well. And I wanted to point out again, Knox Hill said in his reaction about Ren Cujo Beatdown is how Ren's tried does this new sort of rap vocal where he sort of just puts it on a little bit of a higher pitch, and it's sort of grimy and it's almost sort of like twisted as well. And I liked it because when Ren did like a sort of sing, it was more singing admittedly, but he used that voice again. It's almost like I think he's made it as like an alter ego, like it's his like twisted side. You know, you got High Ren, and you know when High Ren goes off and he goes like High Ren, and he's like got this like higher pitch. I think that's what he's trying to do, and I think when Ren's in this twisted, druggy sort of state, he shows this persona off. But then when we see the lovely Ren who's talking about the humility, which is 99% of the time, because that's why it's not 100% of the time he's nice, but you know what I mean. He's just got that Ren voice that we all know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like how like it's saying about we've got basically all these different stories of people using drugs, and essentially like their life sort of fucking up as it goes along by using these drugs. And you know, and again, we as reactors, we love stuff that has that sends out positive messages. Drugs will fuck your life up. So, you know, respect to them for putting out that sort of message, like, but putting it in such a cool way as well. I had something really important to say, but I'm going to save it for the next pause, I think, mate, because I'm at the moment, mate, I'm really vibing with this shit, and I want to get on.
I bet.
Vibe it, baby.
Fire for the crooked dealer, he who package hate. Fire for that gritty villain, he who had it laced. Fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again, but in the end, we're all just veins. And in the end, it came to veins. And in the end, I died in vain. And in the end, I tried to fuck it.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
just,
I love that.
Yeah. The CDC reports that from 1999 to 2021, opioids, including fentanyl, have caused over 500,000 deaths in the US. That's disgusting.
Oh, so it wasn't awareness.
In 2023 alone, fentanyl took 74,702 lives. That's quite a big fucking proportion. If you or someone else is struggling with mental health,
Well, there you go.
There it is. I'll leave that up there.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you something, mate. Absolute master track. And what I wanted to say earlier was like, I like how Knox Hill has released this video out now. I mean, those that follow Ren quite hard, obviously, he's going through some rough times at the moment. His illness is kicking back up. He's not quite clear of the Lyme disease,
Mm.
so that's sparking back up. Going back to Canada in October, so I think he's feeling in a bit shit state at the moment. Obviously, his motherboard on his laptop broke, so he's like, fuck, losing all this stuff. He obviously did the live concert at the Secret Gardens, and they cocked up his audio, so he didn't get any footage from it. So, like, I think this is just like the little bit of a win that Ren would have needed, like, say, Knox Hill,
Yeah.
like, still supporting him. So, absolutely, I thought this was probably the best time for it to release. So, absolutely, hats off to Knox Hill. The song itself, it wasn't actually a awareness song, but I like how they did it. They sort of did it like the only sort of thing I can relate it to is Eminem Alone in the Darkness
Mm.
track. You know, it was about gun awareness, but they built up this story and then brought that message at the end. So I like how he did that as well, because that's sort of like, it does make a powerful statement. It's about all these people fucking up their lives on fentanyl, and at the end this is actually a real situation. You know, it is a big problem. There's awareness for it, and that's absolutely something that deserves 100% support and yeah, support. Yeah, go on, EJ, you say some stuff now. Come fucking up.
Support it 100%. Honestly, I've mentioned it a load of times. The production on that was absolutely amazing. What I loved as well throughout the whole thing, you know, the black and white, the flashes that you saw, the sort of almost like blood splatter analyst sort of moments as well. But what I loved is that the blue side, you know, when he was talking about going through the drug abuse and what happened, and then at the end when it almost become to an end for himself, where he just broke down all the things that he said that happened because of the drug. It was this red devilish sort of fire hell that he was living in, and I really really enjoyed the sort of story and flow. And then, like you said, to end this on a bit of a message as well. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Do you know what, Ren, Knox, I hope you do something again. Ren, from me and Stan, like, all the best to you. I know that's, you know, as you've said in your previous songs, you know, some things will kick you down, but you have to get back up again. Keep on pushing forward. All the best to you in October, and we hope to see you around. You know, if you're not pulling out music because you're ill, we'll be patient, and so are all the fans.
Yeah, 100%. Because the fans, they love them. They absolutely love them. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought we was aight, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscription, and ring that notification bell as well. We'd certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving us your time. It's been an absolute pleasure, hasn't it, Lee J?
It has really been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to leave hashtag Knox Hill or whatever he goes off. Hashtag Ren makes music down below in the comments as well. And if Ren's got anything, we'll try and put his channel down below. Go on his channel. He might have a GoFundMe page or something, anything that you could do to help support Ren and Knox Hill in their journey. Because don't forget, Knox Hill's going through a lot with his mother and stuff at the moment. So all the best to you as well, Knox Hill. We've been highly reactive, and you
Been highly amazing.